Hi Sagittarius, this is your reading with me for December Love 2021. If you're a sun sign Sagittarius who has a birthday in December, happy birthday to you. I hope you are well. If not, I hope I can help you with this reading. Alright, so I'm going to do the entire spread, also using some message cards as well. Just wanted to mention a few things before we start. First of all, if you would like to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below since I do a giveaway every single month. If you would like to purchase a private paid reading, information is also down below as well. They are done within 12 to 24 hours with me if you, of course, are interested. Everything's linked down below. And the last thing I wanted to mention is that my handmade intention manifesting items are available on my website, which is shopmoonlightguidance.com, where thousands of people have seen results with these items for different areas of their life. So there's bracelets, necklaces, anklets, pom-poms, tassels, embroidered cards which you can put under your pillow, your wallet or your purse, intention pouches. There's candles, sage, and also crystals as well. So candles have been restocked because they did sell out, but they are back. And if you're interested, definitely check them out. These are handmade items that are meditated with, saged, and they're very unique. You won't find these kind of items anywhere else. And also, they make great gifts as well. Alright, so let's have a look and see what we have for you, Sagittarius. Let me pull some cards and get things together here. Ooh, okay. Alright, we've got quite a few cards, right? So, we've got the Seven of... Ooh, some of you have been struggling in regards to love, right? You've been dreaming, struggling, as in dreaming that things will get better, but also dreaming about a specific person from what I'm seeing here. You know, you've been struggling because perhaps this person's been finding it very difficult to come towards you, you know, difficult to be so, let's say, progressive towards you, sometimes hot and cold, sometimes you're just finding it very like stressful, challenging, right? But the Two of Cups is interesting because they clearly have feelings towards you from what I am picking up on. Also, you've got the Nine of Pentacles, you've got the Queen of Cups here as well. Oh, you can't even see the Queen of Cups. Okay, let's do this for now. So I think what's really interesting with the Queen of Cups is that at times you can feel a little bit emotional, but actually, do you know what's really interesting is that the other person is also feeling emotional on their side as well. So even though you might be thinking, I'm really struggling in terms of this connection, it's so overwhelming, don't know what's going to happen, don't know where it's going, don't know how they feel, don't know what is going on. It's interesting because in so many ways, it's like they feel that as well. And they just want to find a way to be more open, authentic, and honest with you, which I think is definitely like such a big thing here. So I feel like this is all the answers you need. Like they're on their way. Like this person wants to come forward. They want to express themselves. They're sick and tired of keeping all of this to themselves. You know, they definitely have some like challenges. They may even have trauma from the past, which they've been trying so hard to heal, but they want to be honest and open with you. They just don't want to keep this hidden to themselves, especially with the Six of Pentacles. And so in December, this person who does find it very hard to come towards you, progress towards you, make things work towards you, you know, at times, you know, it can be hot and cold and quite challenging. They want to move things along. They do want things to progress. They do want things to come together. They find it not very nice when they're just kind of keeping it all to themselves, but at the same time, they feel like they owe you answers. They feel like they owe you truth, where they would be like, you know what, I was really struggling and I was finding it so hard to process it all. So I feel like they will be quite honest in that sense as well. There's definitely truth here, you know, especially with the Page of Cups as well. Perhaps they didn't handle things very well and they handle things immaturely, and now they're realizing that, oh my gosh, I handled things in a very immature way. I was keeping so much to myself. I should have been more open, more understanding. And now they're starting to feel more comfortable within themselves, as you are as well. Like, sure, you may still feel emotionally a little bit here and there and overwhelmed, especially, you know, when full moons come around. It can be a very emotional period of time. But for the most part, you're able to pick yourself up. And interestingly enough, I feel like they're getting to a place where they feel more comfortable and okay with being vulnerable. Ooh, I'm really interested to see what the message cards will say about this. So let's continue with tarot and then we'll pull those message cards. Three of Pentacles, yeah, teamwork and collaboration. See, they want to come forward and they want to say something, and that is your December here. Now, interestingly enough, you got the Star card, so there's a sense here of, again, wanting to piece everything together. You know, when you have jigsaw puzzles and you're trying to align it all up in the right way to create the picture, the stars also have to align in a specific way for things to be favorable, and that's what the stars are wanting to do this month. Thank you, stars. Thank you, the universe. Thank you, astrology. We really appreciate your support this month. Wish it could be like that a little bit more often, but that's okay. Okay, so we've got the Knight of Swords. Yep, they have something to express to you for sure, okay? They're going to be coming towards you and expressing some kind of truth. Say even if you did reach out to them, they would give you some form of truth here where they're going to express themselves. Yep. Sometimes they go a little bit quiet here, and they don't like doing that because the thing is, right, I feel like recently someone else, that could be a friend, has also gone quiet on them and they've really been irked by it. And so how they're treating you, they're starting to realize, like, oh my gosh, like, I'm actually doing this to you. I shouldn't be doing this to you. Why am I doing this to you? Like, why am I actually doing this to you? Because someone's done it to me and I didn't like it, so why am I doing this to you? Do you know what I mean? There's a awareness, a real sense of awareness. And you got the King of Cups here, King and Queen. All right, both of you equally on your sides are feeling quite similarly to one another. And I would say that, look, you're not the same person, right? So obviously, if they have treated you not so well, then obviously it's not to say that you're feeling like that, you know, or that you have, they're thinking that you treated them badly. It's more so in terms of feelings, you feel similar towards one another, which is actually the key to bringing a connection into union. Because the thing is, the more attachment you have towards the other person and the more the other person's like not really doing anything, obviously that can feel frustrating. But what I see on their side is that they are thinking a lot more about you and they do want to come forward. So that's why things are aligning a lot more into that balanced energy here of both of you feeling similar in terms of feelings towards one another. The feelings that you have towards one another are of, like, genuinely wanting to be with one another. That's the feeling, right? Of like, I want to be with you, I really like you, I care about you, I deeply feel connected to you, I feel like I want to spend so much more time with you. It's nice to do this and it's nice to do that and to have these conversations. Companionship. Okay, so we've got the High Priestess as well. So emotionally, you're rising in December. They are also rising in December. You're dreaming about them, they're dreaming about you. Sometimes you have your little wobbles emotionally. Oh, trust me, so do they. So do they. But interestingly enough, they understand your value. They're understanding that at times they were very immature. And at times they were hiding things in the sense of, you know, they didn't want to be vulnerable to kind of seem too much. But now they're realizing that actually, do you know what, that's a part of life, and it's okay to be vulnerable, and it's okay, you know, it's okay not to be okay sometimes, because actually there's so much strength in acknowledging rather than suppressing. Oh, wow. Okay, so Four of Swords here. They're understanding, they're realizing, truth is coming to the surface. Some of you may even think to yourself, there's just no way this person feels this way, but you'd be very surprised as to how they think and what they do when they are by themselves, you know, last thing at night before they go to sleep. They think a lot. And even when they wake up in the morning, because they've had dreams, these dreams are very fresh to them. Oh, and in the morning, it triggers them a lot. Yeah, especially when they're by themselves. Again, these are also independent energies as well. Okay, Mercury edition. Wow. Sorry. I sound like my parrot. Actually, no, my parrot imitates me. My parrot actually does go wow, because sometimes when I'm like about to drop something, that's pretty much what I say. And so my parrot does that anyways. Talk about imitation, right? Imitation. Okay, so making a post about you. I hate how much pain I've caused you. Isn't that what we are seeing here? Yeah, see? They know, okay, especially with that Page of Cups, that they have at times made some really immature decisions and choices that have not been so kind and not been so nice towards you. And they are realizing that that was not a good thing to do. And then look, there's things you said that made me feel bad, made me feel so bad for you. So now they're starting to realize that, you know what, there are certain things that you've said where they could have been very emotionally invalidating. Like you could have opened yourself up to them, hoping that they would open themselves up to you. And then in return, you got a very invalidating response where you were like, oh, that's not a very nice thing to say. But then, you know, on their side, like if they're dealing with something and they opened up to you, you would never say those kinds of things to them. And so they're starting to realize just how like invalidating at times they have been, or how immaturely they have treated you at times. Now, making a post about you is very interesting. Now, some of you may have social media, some of you may not, but this is about sort of like sending out subtle hints that there's something that they post which is in regards to you. It could be a quote, it could be a scenery, it could be, you know, a certain object, but there's something that they're going to post about on their social media for sure this month, which is a solid reminder of you. I'm not saying that you need to go and stalk their social media. I'm just telling you that this is the energy that we see. Let it be, let it breathe. Don't, you know, try not to trigger yourself by going above and beyond, because that can trigger you, and then again it can offset those scales that need to be balanced in order for them to come towards you, right? So that's the scale energy. So the best thing you can do is do you, like literally do you, right? The most important thing here is that they need to come to you, okay? They're going to think about coming towards you, so let them do that rather than, you know, putting all of your time and energy towards them. Also keep that energy towards yourself, which is really important. So yeah, that's what I see here. But the truth here, okay, is that they hate how much pain they've caused you. They hate how at times immature they have been towards you. And they also recognize that they need to be a lot more stable towards you, but their feelings towards you cannot be shut off and shut out. And that is December. Also, another thing with the Empress as well and the King of Pentacles is that this is like family energy, right? So family are going to be triggering them so much to say something, to do something, to progress towards you, to make something happen, to talk about things, to what's the word to you know, be more proactive, to be more understanding, to settle down, right? Or to date and things like that. So there's going to be a lot of family pressure where they're going to realize like, wow, like people want me to do this, like maybe I should think about it. And so that's again something we pick up on here as well. So this is your reading with me, Sagittarius. If this reading resonated with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, and of course intention items, which are on my website. And I also have TikTok and Instagram if anyone wants to follow me on there. Everything is listed down below. Alright, so take care everyone. Bye!